Hello, hello. My name is Christy, and I basically did this blog to explain a little bit about my love for rock music and how it has influenced me, and basically to introduce you to who I am as a musician. Basically, I grew up listening to rock music. I was 6 years old when I encountered Def Leppard on it was MTV, uh, and I seen Joe Elliott performing, and I went and ran immediately and got a little broomstick and was convinced that I was a rock star. I loved the sound that the guitar made, and just the screaming, all of that was a big turn on for me. Basically, I was in love with all of those rock bands, hair bands of the '80s. I'm not saying I didn't like rock music or R&B, but for some reason I had a stronger inclination towards rock music. And so basically, bands like Skid Row, Poison, uh, Def Leppard, of course, those bands really I really enjoyed them. Guns N' Roses during the '80s. Didn't really find Soundgarden yet until 1994. Now that by that time the grunge had hit the grunge scene. I was 14 years of age when it hit, and so basically fell even more in love with rock music. At the time, I didn't know anybody else that uh, at my school that listened to rock besides me being the only black girl that listened to rock. So I was an outcast, I always we were black and um, just was very different, very eccentric. No, I didn't get into rap. Let me shut the stereotype down. I didn't get into rap and I didn't get into hip hop. I don't like that. And so basically it is what it is. So uh, at the time, Soundgarden, bands like Soundgarden, Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains, they spoke to my spirit, and I was going through a lot of what they expressed in their songs. So basically, I was isolated a lot. I was rejected a lot, and I felt like the whole world was against me, and I was constantly depressed. So those songs really did resonate with me. Like I said, Tupac, it didn't resonate with me. I'm not knocking anybody, any white person or Chinese person or whatever, whoever, if that's what floats your boat, that's fine, but that's not what float my boat. And so basically, I begged my mom for my first guitar at 12 years of age. And so I basically started teaching myself how to play by ear. I would listen a lot to Deep Purple, Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, and began writing my own songs at 13 years of age. And so basically, I still do all of that right now. I really want to get into drums and playing the bass guitar. And basically, I'm of age now to where it's kind of like, I mean, it'll always be my dream, but it's not too much attainable because I guess because of my age. And I'm not knocking my age. I'm just saying I'm being realistic. And so basically, what I do to subsidize that is karaoke. And so I really enjoy singing the rock songs in karaoke. I've had a couple of places where they were looking at me like I had three eyes, or they didn't expect that. They wanted me to do Nicki Minaj or Cardi B, and I'm saying to myself, that's not who I am. And so I'll never be that person just because you want me to be. And I just want to say that to any musician out there. In my closing, be who you are. If you're a Chinese person and you love R&B, be that. If you're Spanish and love opera, be that. Be true to yourself. And that's what I do right now. I be true to myself by loving rock music and blues. And that is what I sing, and that is all that I sing, apart from gospel. That because that's really my roots is gospel. And so that's what I want to basically say. I wanted to give you all a little introduction of my love for rock music. Even to this day, I love it. I still listen to all of the people I mentioned. I'm actually looking for who's going to be the next rock star right now because I don't see it right now. I don't hear it right now. Where is the good rock music like of old? Where is the Soundgardens of today, and the Led Zeppelins and the Black Sabbaths and the Deep Purples? Where are they today? The Stone Temple Pilots. I'm not saying that they can duplicate the lead singers. Of course, we know that they're irreplaceable, but I'm saying, where are the people that had the same drive that drove these same people to producing and writing and putting out their music? And it was great music. It was a great time, at a golden era, I call it, in the 90s, with the grunge scene, and then the big hair scene, which was in the 80s, which basically shaped my view of rock music. And so I am listening to some people. I discovered them on Instagram, actually. Vase or Voss, however you want to pronounce them, and they're pretty good. And Dirty Honey, I listen to them. I like System of a Down. I like them, and but for the most part, I don't hear, where are the real rock musicians that actually play their instruments, love performing, and bringing the music to us, and letting us have that feel, that the same thing that gravitated me and drove me to it, being able to relate to people. It's not about a color. Music is about a feeling. And so, once again, I want to reiterate that. Do not let anyone tell you that because of the color of your skin that you can't like a certain type of music or dress a certain type of way. Because anyone that's smart and intelligent enough will let you know and tell you that it's not really about that. It's not about the color of your skin. It's about what feeling that it evokes when you're listening to that song, when you're what you're experiencing when you actually listen to a song, regardless of what genre it is. And so, I will love rock and roll until I'm no longer here. I will love blues until I'm no longer here. And I will always be different. I will always stand out and be eccentric. And that is okay. That I don't have to look like Nicki Minaj or Cardi B. I don't have to go around naked and shaking my tush, which I don't have much, but I don't have to go around and do that. I can just be me. I can just just love rock music. And so that's basically it. That's my little mini introduction of why I love rock music. Like I said, I grew up on it. I've seen them on MTV, and I was fascinated with the guitar, and I was fascinated with the sexy guys. So yes, sue me for that. Sue me for that. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little mini blog, and I hope all is well with you, and I hope that you have a rockin' Tuesday. Take care and rock on.